who all's in here. Little Bit Crazy 84, William Dixon. Hello there, buddy. We love you too. James Catnese, hello. I hope you're not grounded anymore. I believe you said that you were grounded. Shamey, shamey, James. Mr. Roboto, hello. How are you? Linda Barker, Beyond Beauty Ray. Well, thank you, BB3. Appreciate that. Nursing or Travel Bug, Etiquette. I'm going to do all whatever you say, Mayberry. You better behave, Bill. Uncle Lisa Productions, hello there. The Wandering Weasel, hello there. Happy Place Camping, hello. Let's see who else. Bob's Adventure, hello. Meant to be RVing, hello there, girl. Nursing or Travel Bug, woohoo. Papa Drew, is that a green screen? No, it's not a green screen. Well, hello to you too. Were you, Wandering Weasel? They said hello to you and Abby. Where are we going? We're heading home. We've been in Indiana. We take care of some business and Bob's Adventure. We had to take that little one to the vet. Nursing or Travel Bug, they're in Nashville. Woohoo! Papa Drew, Campground Etiquette, should I open the RV door and flash my next door campsite with my Papa Drew's? No, Papa Drew, no. As Nettie says, no. Starfish Adventures, hello from Michigan. Well, hello. The Wandering Wood Whisperer, hello there, guys. How's those little girls? Bama girl. Yeah, we're in her truck heading home. Roy and Becky, hello. Hello there, Abby. Spaceman Dudley. Yes, Abby is going to be fine. It was just more or less worried parents, but we had to get her checked out. What it was, she was out in the RV and she was fine. Hello there, Weekend RV, the other day. And then when I went to bed and I touched her to move her, she started yelping and carrying on. It was horrible. And so I called the vet the next day down there in Tennessee, and they said they was going to have to keep her overnight, and they couldn't guarantee they'd still see her the next day. Hello there, Whoa Nelly, RV Adventures. Hello there, Lucy. And we just could not leave her overnight, not knowing if they was going to see her the next day or what. And so we called her vet in Indiana, and they said bring her on up. Aaron Jameson, hello, you better behave, boy. Behave at once, you silly muppet, Uncle Lisa says. Well, Papa Drew, I don't know if they would appreciate that at Quartzsite. But we took her to her vet in Indiana, and he felt of her front leg that on her left-hand side that was giving her issues, and he said he could feel arthritis in there. So now she has to take baby aspirins, one of them a day, to help her out. So Mario Trio, got my pen and paper waiting on some campground etiquette. Okay. Rayleigh Creative Travel, hello. The Loa Conk, I think I pronounced that right. Hello. And over here is the chauffeur Jim. Yeah. You know how us parents are about our little babies. We always worry about them. But she'll be 9 on Halloween. So we just like to make sure she's okay before we start out on the road full time. You got to get them all checked out. But I thank you all for those real sweet messages on Facebook. I really appreciate every one of them. I just thought, we should do a little campground etiquette, because Mayberry's coming up, Quartzsite's coming up. Oh, Rayleigh Creative Travel, go Vols. Hey there, Barefoot RV Life. Hello there, Fred. How are you? Because I was doing some research. I was researching Indiana, Tennessee, and Kentucky, and North Carolina, the states around me, and checking out what is their check-in hours, what's their checkout hours, what's their quiet hours, what's the rules and regulations about trash, what's the rules and regulations about pets, and all of them kind of varied a little bit. So Indiana's quiet times are 11 to 7.
State parks.
This is state parks. And Kentucky is 11 to 6, I believe. And they cannot have any visitors after 11 o'clock. No visitors whatsoever other than the people that's going to be on the campsite. Tennessee State Parks is 10 to 6. In North Carolina, though, they had the quiet hours of 10 to 7, but no more than 6 people per campsite. 2 tents, 2 vehicles. And then a lot of these campgrounds have what you call overflow parking. And if that overflow parking is filled, according to the rules, that's it. No more people in. So that makes sense, because there's other people camping in that campground, and you got to think about them too, because that is one reason why we go camping, is peace, relaxation, and to have fun. Papa Drew says quiet times means play it at top sound, all music, and hoot and holler and back at the moon. Do this and you will meet new people. Never pick up dog poop. Do that and you will meet new people. Oh my. Yeah, Mr. Roboto, that is bad. He said he had a bad experience recently with the seasonal neighbors partying until 1 a.m. and well after the 9 p.m. quiet hours. It was a $70 a night campground. Wow, that's expensive. The Wandering Wood Whisperer says North Carolina times change per time of year. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah, let everybody do that and you will meet new people. Oh, have mercy. The Wandering Wood Whisperer, they live in North Carolina, and they said their state park by their house, they lock the gates at 9 p.m. And that's a good thing. It could be rough on that one. And also, if you have a pet, pets are to be on a leash, and please clean up after them. And you don't want to go around and stepping in other doggies' do or anything. And also, because this is one thing we make sure with Abby, we carry a proof of her rabies shots. That is one mandatory shot they do recommend. We've had to show it before up in Indiana, and I think we had to show it down in Kentucky. I know pets get all those other shots, but they said I had to have proof of the rabies. And let's see, firewood. Firewood cannot be brought in from other state to state. That is one thing that is all, I think that is surely all state laws on that. and littering. I've seen this, and I bet Aaron Jameson has seen it and dealt with it where he's a camp host. People throwing soft drink cans, trash into the fire ring. That is a horrible, horrible no-no. And they can come back, and they have your credit card on file. If you pay by card, they can come back and get you. So, got to make sure you don't leave trash in that fire ring. We've come up on some state parks we camped at. People have left plastic water bottles and soft drink cans and potato chip wrappers and stuff like that in their fire ring. And that's a horrible no-no. And I wanted to also check out Mayberry, because Mayberry is private owned. So Mayberry, when it's private owned, is just a kind of a little bit more relaxed, but not quite. Oh my, puppetry, that's horrible. Now, Mayberry, since it is private owned, they can set their own rules. They don't have to go by the state. Theirs is 11 at night to 8 in the morning. So after 11, they don't want you talking loud, playing loud music, and such things like that, to where it disturbs the other campers. And then in state parks, if you're loud and stuff, the other campers can get mad at you and call the park rangers. Let's see. And this was another one on lights. You know how some people like to string up their RV lights or party lights or whatever. I saw this on Indiana and Kentucky, and I think it was on Tennessee too. You can't string your lights from one tree to the next, because they consider that damaging of the tree and of nature. And there is a fine for it. There is a fine if you also disobey any of the other rules. Let's see. In speed limits, there's usually 5 miles per hour. And you have to watch how many is at a campsite. It sounds like Papa Drew's always had trouble with people. Hey Griswold Family Vacay, how are you? I want to show you something. Let's see if I get this turned around. Look at the fall foliage here in Kentucky. The trees are really already turned down here. Papa Drew, you just always have trouble, don't you, boy? Have mercy. Now, I don't know quite all the rules at Quartzsite, but I'm sure if you're rowdy and out of control, they will get you there too. And of course, hunting, you know, is not a good thing to do on any state park. And if you're fishing, you better have the proper fishing license for that state. Yeah, and Kentucky, and I'm not too sure if I saw it on Tennessee, but North Carolina for sure, there's a maximum amount of people could be at a campsite. I do know. Now, when we go to a private campground, they tell us that there's only could be so many vehicles at a campsite there. We found that out down there in Pigeon Forge, Clarksville, Tennessee, and now Clarksville, Tennessee, one campground we went to, you paid for 2 adults, so much per night, and then if you had children, it was $2 extra for each child. The Wandering Weasel. Do campgrounds have a weight limit on the size of dog you can have? I did not see that in the rules.
Some of them have a restriction on the breed.
Yeah, some of them do have a restriction on the type of breed.
So if you have a dog, when you call and make reservations, ask.
Yeah, that is something you need to ask, because some states, some areas don't, I mean, they consider certain breeds dangerous, like pit bulls. I've heard of even German Shepherds sometimes. I wish Forever Best Friend was in here, because she is the dog expert. Yes, Papa Drew, don't throw your cigarette butts on the ground. That'll tick a lot of campgrounds off, because Aaron Jamison is always saying of all this stuff he has to clean up. RV SWAT's in here. Hello. We'll see you at Quartzsite. Yeah, Mr. Roboto says, I just want to pay a flat fee. I hate the nickel diming. $2 for electric, $2 for cable, $5 for internet per day, just to charge a flat rate fee for site. I have not experienced that in the Pigeon Forge or anything.
Yeah, we did get that up in northern Indiana one time.
Yeah, northern Indiana. Rayleigh Creative Travel, best campground in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area. I want to stay close to both. What's the campground that's dead center in the middle of the two beside the pancake house? Well, there's several pancake houses.
River Edge.
Huh?
River Edge, I think, is what you think about.
River
right
Edge? That's a
entrance.
fairly new one. River Edge?
No, that's the one right there at Pigeon Forge as you go into the spur.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that River Edge?
I can't remember. Now, we always stayed at River Bend. It's right there by the Music Road Hotel. It's pretty good. And then there's River Plantation. All right, good, Papa Drew. Yeah, I've been wanting to hear more about the rules and regulations for Quartzsite and all that stuff. Fox Van D, no, we're not on our way to Mayberry. We've had to make a trip up to Indiana to take care of Abby and some other business, and we're heading right back to Tennessee tonight. We came up this morning and heading back tonight. RV SWAT, you paid $189. Hey Kendra, how are you?
Did RV SWAT get a valet and a chauffeur?
Yeah, RV SWAT, did you get a valet and a chauffeur for $189 and a cook? Oh, Papa Drew, I'm so sorry. Oh, you poor thing. Right. Wandering Wood Whisper, manners and common courtesy go a long way. I mean, if you're going to have a lot of people at your campsite, you just also got to think about the other people, 50, 100, or whatever that size that campground is. You got to think of them, because they're there for peace and rest and relaxation. Like when we go to Mayberry, we're all going to be pretty well up in one loop. So we're going to keep it all over there. Creekside RV and Pigeon Forge, 2 thumbs up. Oh, okay. You know, Rayleigh said it was River Edge. He just couldn't remember.
I think it's...
Yeah, Kendra, Abby's doing better. It was just some bad arthritis, and she has to take some baby aspirins. Mario, so if you're telling me that if I pay for a campsite, my guests at my campsite are paying for their own, they cannot come to mine and sit around the fire or have dinner or just a good time?
Check with your campground. Although it may be a state park, whoever runs it could be different than what the other one down the road does. I've seen that happen before. It all depends on the camp host. If he wants to push it, and then he call the ranger. If the camp host don't want to push it, it's usually pretty good. If you're quiet, they usually don't mind. But if you're getting loud and rowdy, that's usually when they step into quiet time to break it up.
Lucky Dog Productions moderator, hello. Oh, that was $189 for her food ninja. I thought, ooh, mercy on the campground. Oh, but I mean, when we do get a campsite at a state park, when we was camping up there in Indiana, they always asked how many was going to be at a campsite. And there was occasional time we said we had a couple that was going to come and we was going to grill out and eat supper. They said that was fine as long as it, they paid the mission fee into the park. I don't remember what Indiana is now, but they do not want a lot of people at a campsite. Is what they're saying is because let's say you had a campsite and your friends had a campsite right next to you. Yeah, you two can get together, cook supper, have dinner, whatever.
I don't think it really matters how many people. It's the parking situation.
Yeah, the parking situation for one. If you're having to park along the road, which is the road that goes down through the campground for the other RVers to get down through. If you're having to park there, if the overflow is used up right there by you, if there is an overflow, if you're having to park out in the road, along the road there by the campsites, several of you, then yes, it becomes an issue for the others. Adventures in the Heartland, hello. We are headed back to Tennessee, John. We went up to Indiana today to take care of some stuff, and now we're heading back to Tennessee.
Guys, the main thing is, like when I do reservations, I go online, I look up the campground, I read the campground rules, I check the pricing before I even book it. If I see something in the rule there that I want to question, then I will call and ask them. But usually every campground got quiet time on it, how many per vehicle per site, how many people a site, your kind of dogs and all that stuff. And you look it up, you got a problem, then you call the campground and ask them. But just read your rules before if you read the rules and the rate and everything, you shouldn't have a problem.
Just make sure you know the rules of the campground, and if you do have a question, can we do this or can we not do this, ask in advance, and they will be glad to tell you. They're at the office or over the phone, whatever. Adventure RV Adventure, you just got home. Well, thank you. We're slowly starting to tie things up so we can go full time, so we can get out to Quartzsite and harass Papa Drew and Roy and Becky. Papa Drew says we can have groups up to 50 at a time at Arizona Meetup. So we have 50 people that with New Horizons and 50 people for Papa Drew's RV, and we'll have 50 people for Roy and Becky's. We're doing there, I believe Papa Drew's like what they call circle of the wagons, but circle of the RVs out there. Yeah, it's starting to get dark outside. It's getting dark early. Ventures in the Heartland, Abby's doing fine. Let me see if I can turn around here.
She's zonked.
She is zonked. Whoopee. She just got some arthritis starting to build up in her. She's getting old on me. But, it just pays to check over your rules. Just don't assume that everything's going to be okay. Just, if you even have a question, talk to the people at the office, at the campground. They'll be glad to answer for you.
Always make sure your site is big enough for your rig.
Yes. We've seen people try to squeeze in a big RV in a little site. And if you're on a full site, full hookup site, make sure you get your sewer hose connected to the thing just right and don't have an accident with it. And if you do, be sure to clean that baby up. I had my first bad experience with the black hose. It wasn't funny. It was not funny. Now, we do have some donations coming in for the Mayberry Meetup. Forever Best Friend is donating a gift bag full of dog travel essentials. And then Blue Lane RV Life is donating a home Google Mini. And Spaceman Dudley wants to know who's cleaning up after Gus. Mark and Carrie is cleaning up after Gus. I'm not doing it. Jane's cat niece is donating a green screen and a gift card. And a shirt, excuse me. Blue Wave Odyssey is donating 1 bottle of Blue Wave champagne, and I believe it's an Amazon gift card.
I thought he was donating one free RV wash.
No, he ain't gonna donate an RV wash.
He will if Gus tells him to.
I'm trying to put some light in here. Abby woke up. So I hope that answers your question, Mario. If you've got any questions about when you get a campsite, just check out with the park rangers, or if it's a private owned, just check out the office, all the rules and regulations, and they'll be glad to go over it with you. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate it. Papa Drew. Camping therapy. I don't know if I said hello or not. Okay. We're back. Adventure. She has to take Joseph small dose baby aspirin. What? Say no. Camping therapy. You just met Dreaming Out Loud RV. They're going to be at Mayberry, and I can't wait to meet them. And I can't wait to meet you too, Bill, for nursing our travel bug and your wonderful family.
I can't wait to meet Gus.
He can't wait to meet Gus. Oh, I can't wait to see Gus in person. So I was wondering, have you all had any bad experiences at campgrounds or anything? We have never really experienced any. I think we've done, what, Kentucky State Park maybe once? And that was at
Boonesboro.
Yeah, Boonesboro.
And then we've done Yogi Bear down at Mammoth Cave a couple of times.
Mr. Roboto, he can't wait to meet Gus. Are you coming to Mayberry, Mr. Roboto? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Roy, Papa Drew's going to drive up there and spend the night in his car next to you tomorrow, Roy. Mark's got some ideas in store about with Gus at Mayberry.
You said that.
Nursing our travel bug. Mark has some bad ideas in store. I tell you what.
I think Gus is going to need a nurse.
Happy Place Camping. Noisy people. One chick walked her dog to her site and let it poo in her sight. She did pick it up, but think only because she made eye contact. Ew, I cannot stand when people don't clean up after their dogs.
Well, first of all, they shouldn't walk through your site.
No, you should never, ever walk through somebody else's campsite. That will get you in trouble at a heartbeat, because people don't appreciate that for nothing. Okay, Mr. Roboto, maybe you can come out to Quartzsite. You want to come out to Quartzsite? I don't know if a Great Dane could fit in the prairies there, Papa Drew. Oh, yeah, that's what gets me, Felix from Happy Place Camping. You got big sites, and why do you have to walk through somebody else's site to get to yours or to get to someplace else? Our campers do not appreciate that, and they will throw a fit and report you on that one. Victoria May Wallace, hello. Papa Drew, I bet you do have to have a big old scoop shovel when you're with your dog. I mean, we carry a scooper, a doggy pooper scooper with her, and we clean up. I mean, that's just common courtesy. Wandering Weasel, his buddy cruises with his Great Dane in a convertible bug. Wow. Wow. The World According to Jim, hello, how are you? It's getting dark early out here tonight. But I just thought, you know, I know for some people camping season's about over with because of temperatures and stuff. But it's time to, I thought it'd be time to kind of refresh because there is 2 big meetups coming. And also alcohol. I know Indiana is very particular, at least where we camped down in Charlestown. They didn't like alcohol on premises, but people had it, but they just don't want you going out and get belligerently drunk and carrying on. And firearms was another one. A lot of them didn't like having fire, as the states did not want you to have firearms on you. Seeing if there's anything we missed. Like I said, no firewood from, don't bring it in from out of state. Keep your pets on the leash. Have proof of their vaccines. Mr. Roboto, when are we headed to Quartzsite? Where I've set a goal myself to be full-time by Thanksgiving. We're hoping.
Well, we were supposed to be full-time by now, but...
Yeah, we were supposed to actually been full-time by now, but I took a month to be with my friend that ended up passing away and spending time with her. That was something special to my heart. So, and she asked me to, and I promised I'd stay with her. So, that's why we're kind of running a month behind. How to Garden, hello. Yes, Happy Place Camping. I have seen people too that don't keep their pets on a leash because you're in a campground with a lot of strangers, a lot of new things, and there's can be anything that can tick off of your dog, even though it could be a happy-go-lucky one. You never know. Somebody could set it off and say something or do something to set it off. So always keep your pet on the leash and keep it under control. That is a big must. Let's see, what's Papa Drew up to? Well, Papa Drew, mercy me. We're taking new trash cans, putting fruit in them with Everclear and making jungle juice. Papa Drew, you're just full of, you can make me laugh any old day.
Is that watermelon jungle juice?
Papa Drew. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Roboto, some state parks in South Carolina were no-go zones for alcohol, but based on the staggering seniors we saw, they just keep us in solo cups. You just got to remember, I want somebody to do this to you when you're trying to relax and enjoy your time at the park, state park, camp. Just think how you want to be treated, and treat those people the way you want to be treated, just like the golden rule. Clean up after your pet. Clean up that fire ring. Do not throw your trash in there. It's not a place to burn trash. It is for food only. And I've known a lot of people that do work camping. They said, yeah, it is one of their biggest pet peeves. People leaving trash in the fire rings. Justin and Christina, hello. And how is little Michael? I bet that little boy's about ready to start walking. Papa Drew, he's gonna buy an R park, and I'm only gonna have small 20 sites. Only 20 sites at his campground. Woo! My backyard science, hello. I think I missed you too. Yes, that's what Papa Drew needs to do. Don't get drunk and keep his clothes on, and don't pick fights. We gotta love Papa Drew. Peaches, hello. How are you? Bone Daddy, hello. But, you know, we just got to think of other people when we're out camping. Just be respectful. I know when we go away camping, we don't want kids running through our site. We don't want to have to clean out the fire ring, pit, or ring, wherever it is. We don't want to clean it out first before we have a campfire. And you don't want to have to maneuver your RV down a road in the campground if there's vehicles lined up. You don't want those things. Camping therapy, we're headed back to Tennessee. Papa Drew's, Nurse Bill says Papa Drew's an emotional drunk. Mr. Roboto, we're almost ready for some full-time, part-time, or are we just getting the remote work lined up? Papa Drew, I'm beginning to wonder about Quartzsite. But Papa Drew, I'm going to be emailing you this week because I need to get some information from you on something about Quartzsite. Whoa, we just passed a big old super C.
No, it was a semi.
Oh, it was semi. Oh. I agree, Felix. I'm not camping near Papa Drew. Oh, have mercy. Michael is 5 months old, is already wearing 6 to 12 months. Teeth have been coming in for about a month now. Oh, he is. Oh, I'm going to miss it. I can't wait to see him at Quartzsite. Fox Van D's across the road from Roy and Becky. Hello, Dee. Look out your window and go, hello, Roy. Hello, Scott. Papa Drew, I'll message you on Facebook.
Got something going on?
No, I'm going to talk to him about the grills. Britton Farm Homestead, hello. Going green, Mom. I can't remember if I said hello or not, but hello. Yeah, I'm with Adventure RV Adventure. Justin is little Michael starting to lift weights yet? Yes, I want Papa Drew's phone number, Bill. Oh. Um, oh, I can't. Oh, this nomadic life has been trying to figure out a way to get a hold of because he's wanting to get the coordinates for Quartzsite because he's going to be there and he wants to know where you all are at. So I need to get with him on that one too. But yes, Dee, keep your eyes closed whenever you go outside. And Roy and Scott, all of you, keep your eyes closed when you go outside if you're camping right next to Papa Drew. Oh, now I did get a message from Barbara Carter on Facebook. I don't know which night it's going to be, but if you have a particular song that you want to hear, get a message Barbara Carter on Facebook, and because Ricky is bringing his guitar, we all got permission for all this, and somebody's bringing a harmonica, and we're going to have a little sing-along.
Gus is bringing these drums.
I wonder if Gus does have a drum set he can play. We go see Gus playing drums. Roy says, "Have wheels will move." If Papa Drew starts doing that, he goes, "I got wheels, I can move." Oh, Papa Drew. So one night, I think it's the opening night, Johnny's Journey. Oh, Mr. Roboto, we are doing some live streams from Mayberry. I'm doing one Friday night, my regular time. Johnny's Journey, I think, is doing one on a Thursday night because they're going to do a meet and greet, and they're going to have snacks and coolers of drinks for the children there and for the adults, and they're going to do a live stream, and I think they're going to do a giveaway too. Then Blue Lane RV Life, hello there, guys. Now Steve, just because Gus can have legs, he can still play a drum. He still can play that drum set. And no dunking Gus in the pond. Oh my, Dee, they have a bookstore here where the owner's almost naked.
Where?
At Quartzsite.
Roy, send me pictures. Wait, is it a dude or chick?
Is it a guy? Jim's asking if it's a guy or girl. I have already contacted the Chamber of Commerce, and they're supposed to have some stuff at the check-in office when we get there for each person that's going to be at the meetup. So every site will get this special bag from the Chamber of Commerce.
We hope.
We hope. They said that they was working working to get it done. I'm notified and talked to our friend that owns Floyd's Bar, and he said, film away, guys, film away, because they had to cancel the Mayberry days, so that really hurt them a little bit this year. They didn't get to have Mayberry days due to all the mess going on. So they're very appreciative of all these YouTube channels coming in and filming in this town.
Maybe I'll pay for Gus a haircut.
And guys, you can get your hair cut at Floyd's Barbershop. I can't remember how much it cost last year.
What's 10 last year?
Jim said it was 10 last year. So you can get your hair cut at Floyd's Barbershop there, and it's a really good haircut. Just remember, the museum and the statue out front is protected by copyright laws, and you can film it and do whatever you want. I can't tell you to do it, and I can't tell you not to do it, but they're recommending that you don't put it on social media like YouTube. You can post it on Facebook, the way I understand. I don't know, but it's all up to you on that one. So we're going to have some fun. I think the last night, on Saturday night, we're having a pitch-in dinner. But we know we can't be rowdy. Internet signal. The statue and the stuff in the museum is protected by Viacom, TV Land, CBS, and I believe something else. So with those protections, you have to have their permission to put it out on YouTube. That was what was explained to me last year.
You can put it out. They can't tell you can't put that. You can put it out. But if they can send you a notice and ask you to take it down. If you refuse to, then they can sue you to take your channel down, because they don't want nobody making money off of it but them. That's right.
Yeah. If you have any questions, just ask them there at the museum, and they'll be glad to tell you. Bill for Nursing Travel Bug. What? I can't be rowdy? What kind of rally is this? Yeah, it's starting to rain here. Now we're out in the rain. But I want to thank a lovely subscriber of mine. She gave me some beautiful earrings last week. A whole box of them. I love her. But here in a little bit, we're going to be raiding Roy and Becky's Travels. They guarantee they got internet signal. So we'll be raiding them here in a little bit. Can y'all still hear me and see me? No, Camping Therapy says Google Paul Weiner, the naked bookseller. Oh my. But, you know, a lot of us are well experienced and been camping for a long time. We've been camping for about 20 years or more. So, we kind of know the rules. Okay, thank you. You can hear me and see me. Thank you. But we're going to have a good time at Mayberry, and we're going to have a good time at Quartzsite. It's going to be fun. Like I said, we're going to do live streams. We got a giveaway kind of going. It's going to be for people. People at home can win, and the people at the campground can win. So it's going to be a win-win all the way around. I don't know how they're doing it. We're going to set it all up. I'm really excited. I don't know, Spaceman Dudley. How we're going to be doing that.
Doing what? Doing what?
Doing the giveaways at
Very simple. Me and Bill from Nursing Our Travel Bug are taking everything and splitting it. Done.
Is that right, Bill? Is that right, Bill? You and Jim are going to take all the giveaway prizes and keep them for yourselves? As Nettie says, no, 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 no. Yes, Thimbley Lane, I got my t-shirt and it fits. I'll be wearing it at Mayberry. Bill said, heck yeah, Jim.
See, I told you.
Well, Bill. And Quartzsite is going to be a different experience because we're camping out in a desert type area. So it's going to be a different experience altogether. They did not say anything about, I can't even pronounce that word, Golden Cream Bomb. Cosequine? I can't pronounce it. They just said give her low dose baby aspirin. once a day. Well, Papa Drew, I had a friend that was I graduated with, was a teacher out on an Navajo Indian reservation out in Arizona, close to Flagstaff, and she told me the sunsets are amazing. It's something that once you experience it, you'll never forget it, and they're breathtaking. Yeah, Venture RV Adventure, the vet didn't say anything about that. They just said give her the baby aspirin. Because I think even RV SWAT told me, or no, it wasn't RV SWAT, it's about time now. Diane there told me to give her Cocos, but I can't say that word. It's a tongue twister for me. And she was told me, she goes, the sunsets in Arizona are amazing.
What are you going to do in Arizona?
Quartzsite. Nursing Our Travel Bug says we all get a jar of moonshine when we check in. Ha ha, joking. Oh, no, that's not what the
Anybody gets a jar, better be me for driving her over there.
That's not what the Chamber of Commerce is handing out. Thank you, Dee. Papa Drew, Hillbilly Shine. Oh my. Love you, Dee, and I'll see you in January, if not sooner. Thank you, Adventure RV Adventure. Thank you, Steve, for spelling it out for me, but I still can't say it. James Catnese is going to join you, Papa Drew, at 4 a.m. with coffee. Oh, Bill Stevens. Oh, mercy me. Yeah, my friend, she said Arizona is just amazing to see that sunset out over the desert. And she warned me about the temperature changes in Arizona. You can go one area, it can be really cold, and next thing you know, it's really hot. She warned me about a lot of that.
Does she warn you about stopping and get gas before you run out?
No.
Right.
Oh, we gotta stop and get gas. Wandering Weasel Wife, if you're listening, we got to get gas. Remember that incident? We was out filming and oh gosh, it had to be about a month ago. We was out filming and next thing you know, we gotta get gas.
It actually was battery messing up, pulling the gauge on.
Yeah, I ended up in the battery. Yes, after me, you have a choice. You could go to Roy and Becky's and rate them, or you can go to Steve Turtle and say, hello, Mr. Gus, and rate him. Nursing Our Travel Bug, wave when you pass Nashville. I'm not going past Nashville.
We're on the other side of town.
We're on the other side of Tennessee. We're going to be going down close. We're going through Knoxville. Wandering Weasel says, got to keep an eye on Jim and that gas gauge. All right, Camping Therapy. You have a good night, Doreen. Oh, yes, you can watch both at the same time. That was a hoot last night, Felix. While Nellie was doing her live stream and we had Gina's live stream up at the same time, we was watching two different live streams at once. That was a hoot. So, Bill got his geography wrong. He forgot which side of you don't even know which side of the state you're on.
He's in the center.
You're in the center. We're down here in the East Tennessee, Bill. Are you I hope he ain't the teacher for his children's school. Oh, Papa Drew is all funny tonight. Love you, Papa Drew. Big hugs coming to you.
Hey, Bill, I hope you got OnStar on your vehicle so when you get lost, you can call them, they'll tell you where to go. Or they send you the directions, one.
Yeah, do you have OnStar, Bill?
Well, if you got a Ford, you don't have nothing.
He goes, I gotta call me to teach. Yeah, we thank goodness we have OnStar because it keeps track of everywhere we go. It tells us where we need to go and tells us how to get there.
They're going to be telling us where a gas station is in a little bit.
Yeah, it better be telling us where a gas station is here in a little bit. And then late tonight is meant to be RVing Ring of Fire, where we go over there and have fun. Papa Drew said he had OnStar. They got mad at him for asking for directions to Hawaii from LA. Oh.
We won't get in that one, Papa Drew.
Yeah. We thank God we have OnStar sometimes.
It's quicker and easier than Google.
Yeah, OnStar, you can punch it in. It'll get, if you want directions to somewhere, it'll help give you directions. And if you need, it will do a diagnostic test on our truck, tell us if there's anything wrong, and it tells us where we've already been, and it tells us how to get there. So that's what we use sometimes, or just our phones. Most likely we use our phones. So guys, let's go ahead and go over and raid Roy and Becky in case I lose signal again. I just want to tell you guys I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all's friendship. Y'all are amazing and very supportive. And I'll see a bunch of you all at Mayberry and the rest of you all at Quartzsite.
And now the road race starts.
Now the road race starts. So, guys, I love you all. Let's go raid Roy and Becky or Steve Turtle. Love you guys.